Hello, and welcome to the Collapse Experiment, where we discuss the current state of the collapse. It looks like Justin Trudeau just got the memo. There's going to be food shortages and energy shortages. It's like everybody either is taking a cue from Biden or Biden just let the cat out of the bag a little early. But yeah, for some reason, all the world leaders are now talking about the upcoming food shortages and not about what you can do about it. I kind of expect this lack of leadership from the people that we have in charge after what I've seen over the last couple of years. I guess it's what we should expect. I just seem to remember a time where we had these leaders who were like, you know, you should be self-sufficient, and the more you can do for yourself, the more you can do for your country. Uh, Victory gardens. We're going to have to ration food and recycle everything because, damn it, we're going to destroy those Nazis. And now it's just, there's going to be a food shortage. And there's like freaking crickets afterwards. So it seems to be obvious what they're expecting, but they don't really seem to be doing anything about it. Because Biden is now pushing for 27 million acres of land to not be farmed this year, which is up from all the other land that he pays farmers not to use per year. We have a shortage, and instead of saying, hey, look, you get we know we paid you not to do this, but could you do it anyways? No. And actually, that's what the farmers are saying. They're like, hey, if this is really happening, then do you want us to farm our land? Like, cause that would help. Isn't that what we should be doing? And he's like, no, just continue to let it sit there and do nothing, because that's the greater good. Doing nothing, which seems to be the policy with this administration, is nah, just sit back, don't do anything. Oh, they're burning cities down? Nah. Just ignore that. Bail them out. Just go ahead and bail them out, right? It'll make us look good. Yeah. When we do something, it's going to be the one thing that we probably should not be doing. That's kind of how they work on this. And with the food shortages, yeah. Oh my God. What could we expect? Oh, well, the last time we had issues at the supermarket, they were blaming preppers and people who were stockpiling for their own use, because who knows when that thing is going to come back on the shelf. 2020, the shortage, the supply chain issues that never seem to have gone away. That thing Biden said he was going to take care of is still there. That's weird. Didn't see that one coming. Did anybody notice the glitch in the matrix over here? Yeah. So there's probably a swarm of agents outside that are about to raid my house, because how dare he speak the truth. But oh yeah, food shortages. What you can do about it? There's so many videos on what you can do about it. They're not even my videos. If you want to know more about it, check out Ice Age Farmer. He's got a bunch of good stuff, but unfortunately, because YouTube is so generous and open to free thought and exploration and telling the truth of different matters, he is now on Odyssey and Library and trying to think of what the other one was. But I will tell you, if you try to go to iceagefarmer.com, yeah, I've had issues accessing that site. It's almost like my computer's like, nope, red flag, no, you can't go there, no. But he does have his own website. If your system will let you get to it, which is freaking weird. I keep coming across stuff like that where I can't send stuff to people. I I can't go to certain websites for some reason. Security issues. Uh-huh. Right. Because I'm gonna trust you guys for my security. That's awesome. So Ice Age Farmer is a really good one. There's several farming channels, and I would suggest finding one that is in your area. Here we have M.I. Gardner, Michigan Gardener. He's, if you live in Michigan or in this gardening zone, he's the person that you're going to want to check out. As for other areas, I have no idea because I don't live where you live. But I can guarantee you one thing. If you look it up on YouTube, there's a channel for it. Like if you live down south and they're like, hello, welcome to how to grow okra. There's going to be a video on how to grow okra or tomatoes or onions or all kinds of stuff. Easy ways to do it. Everybody thinks they have the easy way to do it. When it comes to just about anything. Potatoes, don't put potatoes in the ground. Put them in a bucket. Don't put potatoes in a bucket. Do a raised bed. Don't do a raised bed. Do a rising bed throughout the season. You get more potatoes. There's tons of information out there. So go out, look for yourself. And start asking Grandma about all those old skills that she used to do. Maybe great grandma, if she's still around. Because, yeah, canning, pickling, smoking, food, not cigarettes. But hey, if you want to smoke cigarettes, we're a free country, right? Libertarians rule. The other issue I am coming across is a ton of stories here in the States and in the UK where they keep claiming there's an outbreak of bird flu. Because we're going to believe them on that. So, yeah. Where was it? Like Washington area, you have to have permits now for chickens. And if you don't have a permit, they'll come and take your chickens because you're not allowed to have those on your property that you paid for. So, yeah, not only is the food crisis going to be about grains and vegetables and shit not getting to the stores. It's also going to be, cattle. Nobody seems to have feed for cattle now, which is freaking weird because where I live, everybody has a stockpile of hay. And I'm talking stockpiles because we have a lot of dairy cows. And there are fields where it is just hay that is grown, cut, baled, sold, fed. That's it. Like we have acres, hundreds of acres here of fields that are just hay. But for some reason, areas like, I don't know, the EU, they don't know how to do this anymore. Of course, they don't really have the landmass because it's 2,000 years of people humping, breeding, spreading out, cutting down forests, farming. Is there an empty field anywhere to actually grow hay? Probably not. Then there's the diesel shortage, because that sounds fun. The one fuel source that you need in order to, run your supply chain, run the farms, transport materials and goods. Yeah, diesel shortage. I'm still not hearing any solutions from the people in charge on any of this shit. As a matter of fact, have you noticed that there's this policy of react after the fact, where it is there's a problem, or we see a problem coming? That's even better. When they say like there's going to be a food shortage, and there's no response, then the food shortage happens, and there's no response but a lot of panicking. And then as the food shortage gets worse and people are rioting, they're like, solution. And then the solution is the wrong answer. And they're like, no, this will solve it. You want us to eat our pets. I bet you that's actually going to be one where they're just like, hey, Sparky, he, supported your family. He loves you. He'll honor you one last time. Eat Sparky. And yeah, unfortunately, your neighbor's probably gonna eat. You won't eat Sparky, but your neighbor will. That's just one meal because that's gonna help solve the crisis that's coming that they have no answers for. You gotta love these people. So, quick rundown: buy some seeds, buy it for plants that you enjoy eating. Pick up some chickens. It's the season now. Go out, get yourself some chickens, make a little run, buy a coop, build a coop. I don't care. If you're a handyman, go ahead, build your own coop. It's awesome. I did that. Get some chickens. Get other things too that you might want to get. Quail, those cute little eggs that you can sell to restaurants. Yeah, because restaurants will be around next year or two. Maybe that's a bad investment. So yeah, go out, buy your seeds, the animals that you want. If you want eggs, get some chickens. Start learning how to work the soil, make sure you have healthy soil, build some raised beds, build a garden like straight in the ground. Hell, who had raised beds 50, 100 years ago? Nobody. Dig straight to the ground if you want to. You have more to work with. Buy some canned goods. There's actually some pretty decent deals going on at places like Aldi right now where it's still like 50 cents a can. Stock up on canned goods. Learn how to can. Learn how to pickle. Learn how to smoke meat, smoke fish. Dehydrate. Buy a dehydrator. If you are wealthy enough, buy one of those freeze dryers. Because then you've got a stockpile of food for 25 plus years if you're using that thing. Awesome. These are just some of the ideas. Make sure you have really good quality tools. If you are doing a garden, you want a nice sturdy shovel, you want all the hose and the weeders, everything. Make sure that it is good quality. Don't just go to Dollar General and pick up some cheap $2.99 crap that's sitting on the shelf. It's gonna fall apart in the middle of the season. You're gonna try to duct tape it back together. That's not gonna work. Get some good quality stuff. And hopefully, if you already have been preparing or you start doing this stuff now, if you're listening, you can sit back and watch the TV and watch Joe Biden poop himself on stage while he's trying to figure out how the fuck are we going to feed 330 million people. And that's before all the illegals came over the border. So that is it. That's all I have for today. Go out, spend your money because tomorrow it's going to be worth less than it is today. Make sure you're investing in good stuff in your future. And keep on typing.